Good morning. Can I share with you from experience? Now, I would like to title it, When Expectation Delays. When Expectation Delays. So many times you see people react in certain ways that may be demeaning, in certain ways that look like agitations because certain expectations are delaying. What they're expecting, payment they're expecting, allowance they're expecting, a certain reward they're expecting, whatever the expectations are. There are so many expectations. Life is full of expectations. Sometimes it's dreams. You're working out your dream and you're expecting to begin to experience the glamour, the glory, the rewards, and they don't seem to be coming, not yet. What do you do? What should be your attitude while expectation delays? The experience that came to mind is the experience I got under my father. Though my father was a professional with the Nigerian military, but yet he was a farmer also. Like a lot of military people, because of the expanse lands at the barracks, cheap barracks there, they have expand lands. So they are conditioned to also go into farming. My father was a farmer, even as an army officer. So the son of a farmer, of course, is a farmer. We farmed. The various parts of the country where we acquired land and farmed, even very close to the Fulani in the bush, we farm. And so there are experiences that now comes very, very handy for me. And I want to share one of them with you as we consider when expectation delays. Let me take cassava farm or yam, to those tuber crops. Okay, the fruit is in there, it's on the soil, and sometimes you are waiting for harvest and it's not yet harvest season. It's not harvest time. You're hungry, you want to, and then you are even curious whether the thing is yielding the kind of results you want. You are itchy for results. You go there and then you want to dig a little, to see the size of the yam. You want to see the head of the yam. But most time when you do that, because you are not patient, you exposed that tuber to rot. You expose them to disease. You expose them to insects that will come in. All these other things that will come in, and then eventually when you are ready to harvest, you have spoiled your harvest. There is always harvest season. There is always harvest season. We also did that with maize. Sometimes you want to know the quality of the seed of maize. Then you go to the cob and you open it. You open it to have a peep on it. You are not ready to harvest it, but you want to see what is it. You want to see whether it is how is it, whether it's ready. You open it a little. You open it a little. That particular cob you have opened is endangered with disease, insect coming in, and then by the time you really harvest it, it spoils. So we should learn to wait for the harvest season. Harvest seasons are natural. They come at their time. Harvest season is everybody have harvest. There is always an harvest season. You see, some people are in the prison today Because instead of waiting for their harvest season, they want to quickly get into, because they want to be rich. Get rich quickly, they're in prison today. They've been arrested and they are found guilty of certain crime because they didn't wait for their time. They didn't wait for their season. Harvest season will always come. Expectations will not be cut off. Expectations will definitely come in its time and season. So what do you do when expectations delay? Number one, acknowledge that you are not really prepared for the season. Because if you are prepared, the season will erupt. So what do? Look inward. Get prepared for your season. Destiny always comes for the prepared. The person that is in the right place, the person that is in the right junction, the person that is in the right place, that's the person that encountered destiny. Your harvest will truly come. But how prepared are you? Look inward. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for the harvest. Don't cut yourself off the harvest due to impatience, due to agitations. Just like what we experienced in the farm. Number two, what do you do when the expectation delay? I've talked about you working on yourself, ensure you are prepared. Number two, take advantage of the interim. There are things around you that you can engage in doing. There are certain opportunities that are not the harvest you are looking for, but these opportunities are boosters. Take advantage of the interim, the current time, the current season. In the season of delay, in your season of wait, there are things you can take advantage of. There are benefits you can bring to yourself. There are some assignments you can get doing while waiting for your expectation. One of the reason why people misbehave while waiting for expectation is because of idleness. You're idle. You're not doing anything. You're only waiting. You're only waiting for the expectation. No, don't be idle at such a time. Look at things you can do. What can you do now? While you are waiting. While you are waiting for the harvest season. While you are waiting for the time of crowning. While you are waiting for your time of award. What can you do now? What advantage can you get now? What certificate can you pick up? What training can you pick up? What mania job can you do? What thing can you learn? What skill can you acquire? Be focused on something. Use the interim. Gain from the interim. Many times we will, because of our desires, we want to just get to the other side. No. There are always many potholes to cross. There are always many rivers to cross. How can you take advantage of the interim? That is very important. If you can take advantage of your interim and while preparing for the expectation, you discover that you are not only prepared for the expectation, you've had certain gains before your expectation comes, and you are you are in a better position to attain the heights you so desire. Let me give the last one before I close. Number one, I said, work on yourself, look inward, ensure preparedness for your expectation. Number two, see what you can gain from the interim. Okay? Then number three, go back to the broad view. Look at your big picture. Go back to your vision. Because when the expectation comes, when your season of harvest comes, a lot of people are in their season of harvest, and that's where they fail. That's where one or the other thing happen, because their vision has been myopic. They've only been looking at the harvest. What about after the harvest? What about during the harvest? So you look at your vision. You look at an holistic view of what you're expecting. How are you going to maximize the use of that expectation? How are you going to maximize your harvest season? You broaden your vision. You broaden your vision, because the time of wait, there are things you will learn. The time of wait, there are many things you have acquired. Now they are going to help you shape your vision better. And then you are ready for a long-lasting harvest. I hope I'm helpful. Thank you. God bless you.